Hello, my dear kids. Oh, listen here. Don't matter what anyone tells you. Doesn't matter how short or fat or thin you look. The main thing is, do you have 2 arms and 2 legs? Are you walking around healthy? Can you smell the beautiful air and the beautiful flowers and look at the beautiful trees and praise the good Lord for his blessings and see all those beautiful birds and all that beautiful sky? And as long as you're walking and running and playing, what does it matter if you're rich or poor? As long as you've got your health, why, that's the wealth. And your spirit is pure. Aren't you glad you're you? Every time you're near a rose, aren't you glad you've got a nose? And if the dawn is fresh with dew, aren't you glad you're you? When the meadow lark appears, look at it, aren't you glad you've got 2 ears? And if your heart is singing too, aren't you glad you're you? You can see a summer sky, or touch a friendly hand, how do you do? Or taste an apple pie. Pardon the grammar, but ain't life grand? And when you wake up each morn, aren't you glad that you were born? Think what you've got the whole day through. Aren't you glad you're you? Do you make the most of your 5 senses? Or is it just like your old Mother Hubbard shelf? Well, listen here. Mark this on your slate in school. Life is not an empty plate. That's if you appreciate yourself. Every time you're near a rose, aren't you glad you've got to know? And if the dawn is fresh with dew, aren't you glad you're you? When the meadow lark appears, aren't you glad you've got 2 ears? And if your heart is singing too, aren't you glad you're you? You can see a summer sky, or touch a friendly hand, how do you do? Or taste an apple pie. Pardon the grammar, but ain't life grand? And when you wake up each morn, hallelujah, aren't you glad that you were born? Think what you've got the whole day through. Aren't you glad you're you? And only you.